Hi everyone, it's Sok Ching here, and today I'm back with more shoulder exercise for you. But today's video we're going to focus on improving your shoulder stability. If you tend to use your shoulders a lot during your daily activities, or if you participate in a sport that you use your shoulders a lot, it is good for you to have a good shoulder stability so that the shoulder is able to withstand the forces that it takes in. It is also useful if you have had any injuries before in your shoulders, or if you have existing shoulder instability where your shoulder tends to come out of place very frequently. So for today's exercise, we will not be using a lot of equipment. We will be using more on our body weight, but the only thing that I'll be using later on would be a slider. So if you don't have a slider, go ahead and get a towel or a cloth, or it can be just any kind of t-shirt, and as long as it's slippery enough to slip on the floor, that's fine, you can use them. Okay, so I'll put them aside first. Alright, first exercise here, we'll have to go into our 4 points. So coming into 4 points, I'm going to make sure my hips are directly above my knees and my shoulders are directly above my wrists. From here, if you have hyperextended elbows like me, make sure you do soften them a little bit, and it will be good for you if you meet your elbow creases lined together in the center like this. Alright, once I get into the position, what I'm going to do is move through my shoulder blades. That is one of the most important things to get your shoulders stabilized. So moving through your shoulder blades behind you, start to tuck your chin in, keep your neck neutral. From here, keep your back flat, pelvis in neutral position. From here, as you sink your shoulder blades downwards, sink your upper chest down, think of squeezing together both of your shoulder blades, and from here, move away from the floor. Bring your shoulder blades away from each other and continue this way. Alright, continue here. So as you're moving through your shoulder blades, you're starting to get a better control through your scapula. Going up and down, going 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so that's the first exercise, a simple one to start off. Second one up here, we will be using the slider that I mentioned before. So this time is where you use your slider or use your towel or cloth. In the same position still, but I'm going to do it facing you. Alright, so get into your 4-point position again, hips above the knees and shoulders above the wrists. Okay. Alright, from here, I'm going to start off with my right side, so right palm on the slider. Everything else is not moving except the one that's on the slider. So keep this stabilized, keep your hips, knees stabilized, core is engaged. So tuck in and tighten up your tummy. Get yourself in neutral spine throughout the whole exercise. From here, make sure you're not sinking down like this. Remember the one that we did before, you have to go away from the floor. Chin is always tucked in, but I'm going to talk to you this way. So from here, start to push your weight down towards the floor as you slide your right hand forward. You don't have to go out too far, just go to your limit. As long as you can keep the position of your 4 points stable. Going up and come in. Out and come in. So both of your shoulders are working very hard to stabilize your whole of your body. Continue here. Alright, let's do 5 here. 5, 4. Make sure you're not shifting your weight away from the slider. Your weight is still equally on the same on both sides. 2 and 1. Okay, from here, do the same thing, but instead of sliding forward, we are going to slide it sideways. So weight on the slider equal on both sides of your shoulder. Keep your shoulder blades open from each other and go away from the floor. Tuck your chin in. From here, slide through the side and come in. Slide through the side and come in. Continue. And let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alright, from here, let's repeat it on the other side. So, alright, in the position, neutral spine position, shoulder blades engage, so push away from the floor. From here, lean your weight, make sure you're having equal weight bearing on both of your shoulders. Keep yourself in the center, and from here, fix everything else. Slide the left hand forward and pull it back in. Going 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alright, we have sideways to go from here. Going slide outwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, so this time we're done with the slider. You can put the slider aside, and from here have a quick rest through your wrist. If you need to do circular motion through your wrist. And from here we're gonna do the next exercise, still using your body weight only. So come up to standing, and you want to start to find a surface, whether it be a wall. I'm going to be using this side here so you can see me a little bit clearer. We are doing a wall push-up. So this is an easier way for you to start off rather than going straight down to the floor, because that might be too much for your shoulders to bear. So starting from the wall so that it's easier, it's not so much of strain to your shoulders. Just to make sure you get the form right, I'm going to show you first what to do. So just standing about hip width apart, and get your palm forward facing the wall, or I'm using this cabinet here. So from here, you want to make sure your arm, especially through your forearm, is straight in a line where it's in your chest level. And from here, start to adjust yourself. If you need to, go a little bit further so that your arm can be straightened out fully. You don't want it cramped up like this. Alright, so from here, what you're going to do is squeeze through your bum, activate through your tummy, and start to control through your shoulders as you move everything all as one. Bend through the elbows and go towards the wall. From here, as you push yourself away, engage to your shoulders and think of pushing the wall away from you. So push, straighten, and come back in. Continue here. So what you want to make sure of here is your shoulder blades, they are not squeezed together. Always push away from the wall. And from here, with your forearm, make sure as you're bending in, it doesn't fall down towards the floor. You want to engage more through the shoulders, so keep them perpendicular to the wall. Alright, let's do 5 more here. Continue on your own. 5, 4, 3. For those of you who want to progress it a little bit harder, go ahead and step further. The further you go, the more muscles you engage, the more it becomes more challenging. So from here, continue. 2 and 1. Alright, So have a quick rest, but we have one more exercise to go in the same position. Alright, so wherever you are in the position before, extend your arm out first. From here, take a step back with your feet. And I want you to try to go as far as you can and start to feel your weight slightly leaning against the wall. From here, because you're going out to very far back, so you have to start to come up to your tiptoes. Once you're up on your tiptoes, everything is becoming more challenging. So for your core, for your bums, for your legs, as well as most importantly in your shoulders. Okay. So what you have to do here, so lean your weight towards the wall, and from here starting to control through your body. Can you try to lift one palm off? Try to tap the opposite shoulder, come back in and tap. Come back in, tap. So the main point you want to focus on is through your shoulders. You don't want it to collapse down like this. Keep them as tight as you can, as stable as you can, and continue. Alright, to make it more challenging, go ahead and go further out and maybe drop your palm down a little bit lower, and from here continue. Right, let's go. 5, 4, try your best not to sway too much. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back in and have a quick rest. Alright, from here, this is what you can do. These are some of the ways that you can improve your shoulder stability just by using your body weight. You don't need anything a lot special, you just need to use your body weight. And do try out all these exercises and try out the progressions as well, the tips that I've given you, how to make it harder, how to make it easier. So if you do have any more questions, do let us know. Thank you for joining me today.